Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Drogon Build. This one we're just going to be continuing on with the head, just like last time. So yeah, stick around. As always, like and subscribe if you want to keep seeing this stuff. I'm Michael, that's Ghost, and this is the Drogon Build Part 3. Okay, so picking up where we left off, I'm just mounting the teeth into the top jaw properly this time. I'm just taking some 3mm MDF and gluing it into the bottom jaw, leaving a little bit of overhang at the back, and you'll see why in a moment. The frame, I believe, is 20mm PVC pipe, and the hinge is just probably 22mm, I think it is, just slid over the top, and that's actually what's attached to the jaw, so it can actually move freely. I'm taking a couple of pieces of bamboo and I'm sticking that in one either side of the jaw. As you can see, if I push down, the jaw will close, and obviously if I pull that up, the jaw is going to open. And to do that, I'm going to be using this actuator. This one actuator on its own is enough to open and close the jaw, but I will be putting a second one in there, so I'll move this one across to the side and put one on the other side, and that's just because the last time I had a jaw that opened and closed, everything worked perfectly fine all day, and right before I got on the stage for a competition, it decided to fail on me, and I was very disappointed. I was very upset about it. I'll talk more about that in another video, but as you can see now, the jaw opens and closes just by flicking the reverse polarity switch. So I made the horns off screen, and then I realized that they needed to be longer, so I was able to record myself fixing them up. As I'm sure you can guess, they're just made out of EVA foam, and I've paper mache'd over them. I'm keeping all the strands of the newspaper going the same direction, so that any crinkles that I might get in there are going up the length of the horns, so it'll look more like bone. Using a paintbrush to smear the glue on, but I'm also using my hands as well, just any way that you need to, really, just get the glue on there. A bit messy, but it's worth it in the end. And I've just got these 4 smaller horns, there'll be 2 of them for either side. I went into more detail in the last video on how I made the teeth. Obviously I still need to finish the bottom row, so I went ahead and did that now that I've got the mechanics sorted. The tongue was one of those things that I didn't really have much of a plan for, just kind of winging it, just cutting up some foam, sticking it together just until I get the shape that I was after. heating up the blade on a Stanley knife so that I can get all the sculpting done and add some finer details. Now, I do apologise, I tend to get carried away. I forget to hit record sometimes. I just get stuck into it. These little bits here I just made off screen. And I've stuck some PVC pipe inside there, and I have plans for that later on, you'll see. And again, just playing by feel in order to get the inner cheeks to the shape that I'm after. It's actually the middle of the night when I decided to do this, so there wasn't enough lighting outside for me to film it anyway. I've just put a bit of Flex Seal down as the base layer, and then I painted over it with the red spray paint. And once that was dry, I put the skull back together, ready for the reveal. Now, there is still a bit of work to do on it. There's going to be at least one more episode. I think I should be able to wrap it all up in the next one. I may not do that yet. I think I might save it. There is still so much other stuff that I need to get started on. With this though, yeah, we've got to finish the horns off. All those little spikes that you see on the top, they were never intended to be permanent. That was just me wanting to see how he was going to look. But basically, the way that I've done the teeth, I'll be making another 150 or so of those so that I can stick them on the head and over the body. I'm thinking about possibly doing a live stream for that. So yeah, just let me know in the comments if that's something you'd like to see.
Alright, that's all for now. The next video may take a little bit longer. I'm working on some other tutorials at the moment. So yeah, thanks for watching.